we're going to have.
I'm very excited to do today's show. Good morning from America's newest news leader.
Through time.
I'm your host, Geico, on television. Got a commercial. Remember to act poor to get rich, increasing efficiency, savings, and maintaining a certain lifestyle. That's where to build wealth. Brought to you by U.S. Bank.
If they want to make it public.
We're good.
Who's meeting with them? And in a lot of cases, we do.
Yeah, we're good.
You guys to probably a greater extent than it's happened before. In terms
we'll be all right.
We list participant
lists.
We'll
be all good.
But I think there's an opportunity sometimes for American
we'll be all right.
Who want to come and have a conversation and not become, and be able to share their view. So again, but remember, this is the same policy
Absolutely.
that every president and every administration has followed.
Pink Shorts, it's been for the Alive Democracy Republic, both exposed and approved. Thank you for writing MRL. They knew. Say it the air. This is Auditorium Station. Auditory nerve receive this iPhone. Restitution of all state and federal funds is applicable to allowances as 18 U.S. Code 1385.
Of the swamp can walk into the White House.
This is Pink Shorts from a contract Civil Code 6022 dismissed the use of land zoning loss prevention of Electoral College 3. Ohio, Red, they, HIV, Tim, Tom, SW1, and communicate with your patents with AAA. You're all in.
What I'm saying is all of those are subject.
That's a law degree.
We're complying with all that.
Patents give my client's medulla, primary word cortex, primary visual, primary auditory, articulate fasciculus, hippocampus, vertical, BRCA, angular gyrus, or any part of the left or right hemisphere. The brain is agreed with substance of identical evidence, and discussion of all content obtained will be used for Pink Shorts and Merriweather businesses. Look at your shoes. Oh, we make rubber. We make rubber. That's right. Contact us at 518-594-1443. Two-party consent law is required to record an eavesdrop on any confidential communication with the White House, Sean Spicer, the press pool, or any government entity, including the private conversation. This is a news program.
He made sure that members of Congress were
without the consent of all parties of conversation in violation. 632.
We're going to continue to seek their input on the
intrusion claims last for 2 years. Recognize intrusion upon seclusion. Howell versus New York Post Co. Thank you, Time Warner.
That dialogue, as I've mentioned earlier.
Thank you.
To make sure that every country.
We finished everything we need to do.
The appropriate
level
of economic and political pressure on North Korea to act in a way that
Mercedes. Hyundai.
Thanks, Sean. Tax filing day coming up.
This is all television. Intellectual property is mine.
Assume maybe that those are not.
Duty of confidentiality and breach of patient confidentiality denied. Critical non-compliance. Intrusion upon seclusion claim is special form of invasion of privacy. Intentionally intrudes physically solitude the seclusion of another. In moist states. Intrusion on seclusion claim of plaintiff must generally establish 4 elements.
And so, the one time that it was done, I think
intellectually so.
How successful the president's been and how much he's paid back. So, but
yeah, you guys think about that. Think about that.
And
all of the messages, are my intellectual property. I own the idea of. Oh, and economist, what do you own?
And to give us some details about that.
I own the message.
Will the president authorize the IRS
to confirm? What could that be?
The view on this has been very clear.
What is that message?
The campaign and the American people understood it when they elected him.
The American people.
In November. How?
Exactly.
Thank you.
I own television. And that is just why we're discussing this.
Emergency plans in case they.
Why are we discussing
Does
this?
the president believe that the level of tension between the United States and North Korea?
Someone beam us up
we should start
and get that.
attack plans?
That is why we're
just
talking
to be
about
clear, and again, I'm not going to get into. I would just tell you.
We're outer space.
There are military contingency plans for almost every scenario, in a numerous.
I own the message, intellectual property.
Here at home.
I am all
everything from
television.
relief to
All
crisis
intellectual
to
is mine.
attacks. That is standard military procedure to
From
have those kinds of things. So,
1964.
to make that in any way, shape, or form sound new,
1964,
would be a
intellectual
mistake. It is a
property.
standard operating procedure of the military to plan for contingencies.
That is
in a
years
number
of
operations and a
messages.
number of,
Years and
hotspots
years
throughout the
and
world on a
years
regular
and
basis.
years
With respect,
and years
to Korea
and
in
years
particular, that's been
and
going on
years
for
of
decades.
messages.
How high does the
So we
president
got
view the
that.
threat level from North Korea?
Again, I think the president.
Thank you. We can move forward. You've answered that.
The activities that they've
Intrusion on seclusion, a special form of invasion of privacy.
national security team continues
4
to-
elements. First, without authorization, must have intentionally invaded the private affairs of the plaintiff. Second, offensive to a reasonable person. Third, a private matter. And fourth, it caused mental anguish and suffering to the plaintiff. Mass tort claims.
Again,
I'm the attorney guy, not the black guy.
but
Thank you, attorney guy.
honor off the table
You're welcome.
in itself.
I'm very excited we entered that.
Limiting your
That's
options
why
is
we're
something,
here.
and so I'm not going to
With,
discuss that
yeah,
too late.
with,
I'd like to ask you a couple of questions about the
name it.
Turkey.
Mhm.
Is the president concerned at all by these reports?
You've got
from
lists.
international monitors that this
Name it.
referendum that gives President
Yeah,
Erdogan these
they've
sweeping
got
powers
lists.
had irregularities in it?
My understanding
They
is there's
must,
an international commission that is reviewing this and issues a
Bing.
report. 10 to
Bada
12
bing,
days,
bada
so
bing, bada
we'll
boom.
wait and let them do their
Bada
job.
bing,
International
bada boom.
monitors, throughout Turkey.
They've got bada bing, bada boom list.
Erdogan do
I think at this point,
right
I don't think.
now?
I think it
Bada
would
bing,
rather
bada
not get ahead
boom.
of that report and start to make
Outer
decisions without knowing. There were observers there,
They
as there
must up,
routinely are,
Scotty. Bada bing,
and
bada
I'd
boom.
rather wait and see.
And just beyond the irregularities, just the act that
I'm very
Erdogan is going
excited to offer
try to
this.
accumulate these powers.
I'm wearing Savvy from head to toe. I did everything you wanted me to do. You wanted to do it. You wanted it.
Elections and
It's all no
there are
best
people
and
participating in
souls.
that
I just
before
missed
we start
11
getting into,
songs.
their governing system.
Motivational
Let
speaker,
this
which
commission
spent in
go through
America,
its
Universe, Rock, Galaxy.
When Vice President Pence says that,
Remember to paint the short way. I saved your file and the new S8
The
available.
era of strategic patience was a policy that the Obama administration enacted. To
He has stated with no
basically
sugar,
wait
no
and see.
sugar.
I think we have
That's right.
now understood that policy is not one
I
that is
saved your
prudent
file.
for the United States, and I think that's why you've seen stepped up efforts, particularly with respect to
I
China.
say it
And that's why
because
I
it's
think
no
the
sugar.
relationship that the president
Gluten free, low
really is building
calorie.
on from the time that he spent down in Mar-a-Lago.
That's right.
with
I say
President
it's low
Xi,
calorie.
is hopefully
No
going to produce
sugar.
results.
Yeah,
and
he
so
said it.
part of it is to actively engage
Highest
with,
paid singer in the
world
world.
partners like
Tweet us
China
very early or late
that
at
have
FRESH
economic political
underscore.
influence that they can utilize.
What would it take to restart some sort of talk?
They can utilize.
Well, let's
We'll
see.
accept it as an
Again,
answer.
I'm not going to get ahead of
Jordan, JORD,
policies
and
right
Z
now. I
every
think
20
we're
minutes
seeing
of the
some
hour.
active engagement with
Remember,
with
311
China, and
all
that's
since we just
nothing.
screening
So let's
process.
see how that
All
goes.
liquids must be in a free of Ayala feel fix my life. Volkswagen, the example.
A Kremlin
At
spokesperson
10.
said today President Trump is more impulsive and
Monday through
unpredictable than
Friday.
Kim Jong-un. At what point
Container.
does this strategy of unpredictability become a liability?
Remember
Well, I
2511 for
respectfully
intercepting
disagree. I
wire
think that
or
the
an
rest of the world
electronic
reacted, in
communication
particular,
in violation
the world community, not just the world community,
of
but here at home,
attorney-client
on a
privilege.
bipartisan
They're
basis,
listening to us.
applauded the
Oh, they're
president's
listening to
actions.
us.
Well, I think absolutely. but
I'm the
it's not-
senior
it's- I think that
attorney
you have to look at the
at
flip.
the
We
law
talked about it a minute
firm.
ago when you look at some of the actions that
Well,
we've
they're
taken in the past.
intercepting wire,
Proposal being a
oral,
good
and
example.
electronic
We
communication
leaned in
in
and started
violation
to
of
explain what we were
attorney-client
doing, what we were
client
gonna do, and That
privilege.
takes a huge element off the table of not only surprise, but
That
achieving
means
the
we
effect
have
that
to
you're
win.
trying to do.
MerriweatherA.Law,
So,
America's first thinking attorney.
the
We
world
make the law sound
community,
wonderful the
and
way it should have
especially
been.
the one that
Richmond.
engages with world leaders in
Besides
developing
everything,
relationships, repairing relationships, and reasserting the U.S.
with
place around the
Cherry.
globe.
Oh, wild
It should
Cherry.
be reassuring to not just
Besides everything.
us here at home, but around the
I love a
globe.
song.
People
Close the
are
doors.
excited
Seatbelts.
that the
Music
president's
will
taking
sink
action
into
and
the sound
decisively so.
system.
You're not taking
Temperatures on
options off the
67
table,
degrees.
including military
We're in a
actions. Defense
2017
officials
luxury from me to
long
you.
time that
It's been 2
war on the
years.
Korean Peninsula will
Oh,
cost
what
thousands of
luxury
lives
could
and
that
economically
be?
devastate South Korea. Is this to be read then as an acceptance of that
You
risk?
got
by the Trump
sound.
administration?
Windows, roll up.
No, it's again. I think
You can run your windows
the
up,
point
you can
is
run your
that
windows down.
get
You
into
can
a series
ride
of
with us.
hypotheticals about what you will take in on.
Oh, it's
the
like an
table,
auto.
this or
You
not that.
can.
At some point, you really start to narrow your
You can
options,
ride
and I
with
think the
us.
president
Makes it.
has long
You
held
got
the
it. You
strategy
can ride
of
with
doing
us.
that.
We make it. Finer things in life. To get the finer things in life.
Enemy, the opponent,
Remember
whatever
to
it
act
is
poor to
in
get
a
rich.
particular case, whoever he's even if it's just a
Oh, it's
negotiation.
almost done.
the options of knowing where to go and where not to go. And so
Today's show is brought to you by Majesty Financial Advisors. Mad about you. Just for you, financial solutions.
Accept the risk of war.
I didn't know, because again, you're
Remember to tell your friends about
what you're
AAA.
trying to do is to
Yeah,
just
tell
take
your
something off. At the end of the
friends.
day, we'll always act in America's
So you
best interest
solemnly
ensure
swear to
that
tell the truth.
our national
Nothing
interests are
but the
protected.
truth.
And so
So
if
help
we were
me
to say that we're taking
God.
something off the table in any way, shape, or form, that would limit
Tell
what we
your
have to do.
friends.
We are going to make sure that we do what we have to do to
Thank
protect our
God I'm
national interests. And
friends with
obviously,
him.
with respect to South Korea,
At
we've been
11
very
all.
clear. The Vice President spoke very
Today's show
clearly
is brought to you by 11 all.
the need to
Law
strengthen
degree.
and
Yeah, it's
cement
not
the
law
alliance
degree.
that we have with South Korea during his visit.
I'm friends with the old people. Friends with the elders.
Then that can be read as you're accepting the
Yeah,
fact
we're
that
friends with the old people.
That's a stretch. I think don't. That's the point.
We have a
I'm
privacy
not-
shunk.
No,
Then
it's not a
some
question
shunk,
of
you don't.
taking the risk or not taking the risk. Again, you can start to go down a very dangerous
You don't
path
have, do you?
of, will you use this? Will you
Oh,
not use
I
that?
know.
The president's very clear, and I think that everybody who's been briefed on him, and I
Mr.
think when you look at
Kindergarten.
the quality of the national
Got it,
security
Mr.
team that's
Kindergarten.
surrounding him, by all accounts, probably the best in our
It's our
nation's
favorite
history
movie.
in terms of all across
Yeah,
the
it's
board.
not a favorite.
You know that the president's getting unbelievably sound and strategic advice on how to protect our national
Friends with the
interests.
elders.
Brian.
Yeah.
You dismissed, I think it was when Hallie asked the question.
Friends
you
with the
dismissed North
elders.
Korea and said it isn't a threat if you can't go through with it. So what changed?
Hello, Mr.
What's our
Stephanopoulos.
goal in North Korea? What's the strategy, and what's your response to the critics who say that this is just blue smoke and mirrors?
We're friends with older.
White House staff and some of the feelings,
Mr. Rosario.
domestic socialism.
Yeah, every Rosario.
I don't think there's
I
anybody in
think
the
it
world
is on the left.
who would not believe that North Korea's actions are both provocative and a concern. So the actions that we're taking are
FakeYouFriends.com.
extremely
I'll be there for
they're
you.
appropriate and justified. What we're doing
Yeah,
is
I'll
working
be
with the world
friends
community,
with you,
and as I've mentioned
Mr.
multiple times today,
Kindergarten.
especially China, which
Mr.
is
Kindergarten
reacting in a
Lieutenant.
historic way,
Yeah,
to
Kindergarten
ensure
Lieutenant.
that our national interests and the safety of the
That
peninsula.
does it for our show today. Is CDMAYORKREDITCardvardX3. X3.124.
A domestic agenda that isn't working.
I've never heard that. I haven't heard
I've never heard that.
criticism. Okay, well, then we travel in different circles.
Mr. Sean Miller
I
Spicer.
don't think that there's anybody who honestly believes
He's
that,
from our high school.
after seeing the launches that they're taking and the work that they're undertaking, that
Today's show's the
any
Up
attempt to
TV
protect
network.
our country and our national interests is
Yeah,
anything
Up.
other than the right and justified thing to do. Francesca.
Thank you, Sean. This morning in an interview, you referred to the unsuccessful military attack. That
HD.
contradicts what other White House officials
We gotta
have
go, you
said.
guys. Talk to you
It
later.
was an unsuccessful launch.
Very
So you
unsuccessful.
just